Hey folks, just want to do a quick video on the cryptocurrency markets. Things have been kind of crazy the last, I guess, 4 or 5 days. We've had a lot of pumps, we've had a lot of dumps. Bitcoin had that major dump down to 18,000 and some change due to a massive sell-off and liquidation last week. Now we're back up above 20,000, back up to 21,000. I just want to give people some perspective because every time we go bullish, where Bitcoin pumps up $1,000 or $2,000, people really get kind of crazy. They get happy. They think we're going to the moon. And I just want to let people know, we've been in this range for a long time. Just in August, which was last month, folks, Bitcoin was at $24,000, okay? In July, we're at $23,000. And you can just go all the way back, It just goes all the way back. We've just been in this range. And every time we get above $20,000, now everybody gets very, very bullish. I'm just letting people know there's nothing new here. There's nothing surprising. There's nothing to get crazy bullish about. Yes, the long term for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is very bullish. I think Bitcoin will be about $100,000 to $120,000 by 2024, going to the next halving. Cardano, will probably be, $10 to $15. All your favorite altcoins are going to go crazy. But that's a little ways away. And right now we're just in that range. And every time we get a little bit of a pump up, people get very, very bullish. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. Bitcoin could go to $1 million next week for all I know. I just know the long term for Bitcoin is great. But I want people to get kind of a little bit of perspective that we've been in this range for a while. We are seeing some altcoins pumping. We got BNB almost back to $300, Cardano at 51 cents, which is very strong resistance for Cardano. If Cardano gets above 55 cents, hits 60 cents, I'd say that's a great time to take some profits on the trade. My point is, this is nothing new. I'm seeing all the YouTubers now making videos saying, oh, we're going to the moon. This is great. Oh, Bitcoin in recovery. This is kind of how it's going to be for the next year. We'll see Bitcoin go up to 25,000, then dump back down to 18, maybe hit $30,000, maybe hover around there for a while. Then maybe we'll dump down to 25. It's going to be a range for the next year. But keep in mind, folks, we're going into recession. We're going into the winter. We're going into probably when gas prices are going to go back up. Europe's going into a major, major recession. They're going to have major problems in Europe with heating their homes this winter because of the whole war in Ukraine. And I just don't see Bitcoin going crazy. I'd love to see Bitcoin go back above $30,000 because that will probably mean Cardano will be back over $1. At least my portfolio will look a little bit better because it does always suck looking at your portfolio when it's down 50% from like 4 or 5 months ago. But I just want people to realize there's nothing new until we break certain levels. And I'd like to see Bitcoin get above $25,000 and hold it. If we can hold above $25,000 for a while, yeah, then maybe there's a chance we go to $30,000. And if we go to $30,000, maybe we'll hold it there for a while. But 21,000, while is interesting, and if we hit 22, that's great too. But even if we go back up to 24, we were just there. We were just there last month. We were there in July. We were there in June. People have such short-term memories. So, of course, I'm very, very bullish long-term for Bitcoin and all these cryptocurrencies. I'm seeing all the crazy YouTube videos of everybody, oh, we're going to the moon. Oh, $30,000 is coming. Oh, recovery mode, going bullish. Folks, we're not going into a bull market right now. It's just not going to happen with everything going on in the world. We got a real estate market that's about to tank here in the United States and Canada and Europe. We're probably going to go into a very, very cold winter, like I said with the Europe situation. We're already going into a recession. I mean, the Fed has already said they're going to be very, very hawkish. So at least for the winter, yeah, we might pump up to $30,000, but I don't see us holding it. I think what we're going to see right now with this is maybe we'll get back up to $24,000, 23, and then we're going to dump right back down. We're probably going to be hanging out at the $20,000 level for a while for Bitcoin. And then when we'll dump under 20, maybe going to 18, 19 like we've been, then we'll get those pumps up to 21 to 24. It's just a range we've been in right now. So all you need to be doing right now is buying low. While these are great levels to be buying Bitcoin, you could have bought Bitcoin last week at 19,000. You could have got Cardano at 44 cents last week. You could have got Matic for almost 70 cents. Now it's 90. So you don't want to be buying into these pumps. See, this is how people get wrecked. I was talking about trying to buy Litecoin at $50. I almost got it. It went down to 53. Now it's back up to 63. I'm not touching it. I mean, I wouldn't be buying any of this stuff right now. And that's just me. If you have no crypto whatsoever, okay, buy some, But if you're like me and most of the people watching this video, you got a bunch of crypto and you're looking to buy, I mean, why would you want to buy now? We're in the midst of a pump. Wait for at least a pullback. So I'm standing strong. I'm not really buying this pump. Like I said, if Bitcoin goes bullish and it goes to $1 million tomorrow, I have plenty of crypto, so I'm okay. But this isn't really the time you want to be getting excited. This is the time you want to be like, okay, I've already got my crypto. I'm not buying anything right now because I just don't trust this pump whatsoever. Call me crazy. I just think the markets are going to have a lot more volatility for at least the winter, at least the next few months. So with that said, good day for crypto. Everything's looking great. The market is up. I'd definitely like to see Bitcoin above $20,000 because below 20, we're probably going to get a wick down to like 12 or 14 eventually. And it's just going to make people depressed. While it's a great buying opportunity, it makes people depressed, and we don't want to be depressed. So yeah, keeping above 20 keeps the sentiment nice, keeps people happy. So that's great. But folks, we had a whale liquidate it, and now we pretty much have a whale buying. Now I'm also reading the story that MicroStrategy says it may be buying more Bitcoin in a stock filing. So that may have been what's actually been pumping the price. Maybe they've already bought a little bit. But yeah, that's good news. Michael Saylor bought a bunch of Bitcoin under 10,000. Then he bought, I believe, at around 30,000. So if he bought some more right now at 20, that would kind of even him out a little bit. Probably, he has so much Bitcoin anyway. But if that's what he wants to do, that's great. Maybe that's what's pumping the market. But for me, we know what the future is for Bitcoin. We know what it's been doing, the same old crap for the last few months, the last 6 months. BNB has been between like 220 and 300 for the last 6 months. Cardano has been in this range for like 6 months, folks. Cardano was like 65 cents a few months ago. Then it went down to 40 cents, then 50 cents, and 40 cents, and 50 cents, and 45 cents. This is all the same crap. I see everybody getting all excited now over a 51 cent Cardano. Like, people are so desperate for hopium. But like I said, I've been telling folks to buy Litecoin for a while, and Litecoin's actually doing very well. You still got Luna pumping a little bit. God knows why. Anyway, that's it. I'm not going to talk too much more about this. Just tread lightly here, folks. This is the same range we've been in, and if we're going to be in this range for a while, there's no point in buying now. Maybe when we go back below 20,000, buy some more. And I do expect ETH to dump pretty hard after the merge. Could be wrong. These are just my opinions, but doesn't make any sense right now to be buying on a pump, especially when we've had these same pumps for the last 6 months and we always dump after. What's the positive news going into the winter that's going to take Bitcoin back up to $50,000? There's nothing, folks. Coming after winter into spring, maybe, but not right now. Have a good weekend.